All right, guys, as a friendly reminder, when you need to get to your weekly schedule, you can find them in multiple places. You can go to classwork, click on Miss Park's website and weekly schedule links. And then right here is your weekly schedule. You can also go to Miss Park's website, go to online resources, and it's right here. Or you could go to your student portal, and it's going to be at the top of the page for your student portal as well. Currently, we are working on math lesson 10-8. We are going to be watching our video. We're going to be talking about your reteaching and practice pages. And then we're going to be working on your digital quick check that you need to submit because it is highlighted green. You guys are also going to be doing your 5 minutes of addition and or subtraction. Now, there are many of you guys who have missing assignments still. If you have completed them, then awesome. I will update the missing assignments link or the comment chat in Google Classroom. But there are still many of you who have incomplete work. So we need to figure that out. And then once we figure that out, then we can move on to our STAR testing, which I have not explained yet because there's too many of you that still have incomplete work. So let's go ahead and do that right now. We're going to go to Google Classroom. You're going to click on the app, and then you're going to scroll down to get to Savvis EasyBridge. And then you're going to click on Envision Math California Common Core Grade 2. And then it's going to open up to Savvis Realize. It's going to open up to your home page, your dashboard. Any missing assignments you guys have will be here. If it's blank, that means you've completed all of your math and history. So just make sure that you guys do your ELA as well, which is in McGraw-Hill. You're going to click on the Froggy. And this is actually our last lesson before we do our topic review tomorrow. Go to topic 10. Scroll down to lesson 8. Let's watch this video. Click on the visual problem solving, and that will be your video to watch.
Read and understand. The team needs to sort their uniforms to get ready for a race. What is the next red jersey number? Let's think about it. What do you know? You know the numbers on the team jerseys. What do you need to find out? You need to find out what the number on the next jersey would be. Plan. How can you find the next number? You can put the numbers in order from least to greatest and look for a pattern. Why should you order the numbers on the jerseys from least to greatest? Sorting the numbers from least to greatest will help you find number patterns. Solve. What are the jersey numbers in order from least to greatest? The numbers in order from least to greatest are 224, 324, 424, and 524. Do you see a pattern? Yes, the numbers form a pattern. The hundreds digits increase by 1 each time. The numbers increase by 100 each time. What is the pattern rule? The pattern rule is increase by 100. What is the next jersey number? The next jersey number is 624.
Very good. I see some of you guys.
Look back. Does your answer make sense? Yes, 624 fits the pattern. The hundreds digit increases by 1 each time. 524 plus 100 equals 624. Now you know how to look for a pattern to solve a problem.
All right, let's go ahead and take a quick peek at your reteaching and your practice pages. Now, as a reminder, in Google Classroom and in Class Dojo under Stream, if you scroll down, you're going to see all of the pictures of the books you need. So here's that math book that you are going to need. If you do not have this book, then what you're going to do is you are going to comment down below, just like how Ray did, and tell me what book you're missing. You can also do it in Class Dojo. You go to Story, and here's that math book you need. I know it's a little blurry, but if you don't have this black book with a frog on it, then that means you don't have it, and you can comment down below. All right. Let's look at our reteaching. Okay, put the numbers in order from least to greatest. So we're going to start with 210, then 220, 230, 240, 250. The pattern rule is plus 10. Now look for a number pattern to solve. Put the room number signs in order from least to greatest. So first we've got 300, then 305, then we have 310, then we have 315. So what is the pattern rule? The pattern rule is going to be plus 5. So what number would come next? The next one would be 320. Now remember, if you do it on here, it's not going to save your work. And if you look at our schedule, you're going to notice that the reteaching and the practice are not highlighted. So those are not things that I am not demanding you guys to complete. So if you guys do them, I recommend it because it's going to help you guys get better in math. But if you are working really hard on the digital quick check and it's taking you just way too much time, then I would understand if it's not completed. At the end of the day, these are not going to be turned in to me. So I'm not going to be able to ever check if it's done or not. However, your parents might require it. Your parents might say, okay, well, even if Ms. Park's not checking it, I'm going to be checking it. So if your parents are requiring you to do it, then you must complete it. Let's look at your practice page now. All right, let's see. So it says, look for a pattern. Put the numbers on the bears in order from least to greatest. So the first number is 616, then 636, then 656, then 676. What is the pattern rule? Plus 20. So the next number would be 696. Now let's look at these little ducks. Put the numbers from least to greatest. So we have 408, 438, 348, 378. So 348 is the smallest number. Then it's going to be 378. Then it's going to be 408. Then it's going to be 438. Now, just by looking at these numbers, it looks like the only number that is changing is in the tens place. And then the reason why the hundreds place is changing is because of regrouping. So let's see, from here to here, it looks like it's going up 3 tens because it would be 40, 50, 60, 70. Same with here. When you go to 70, 80, 90, 100, you can't put 10, you can't put the number 10 in the tens place. It needs to be a single digit. So you need to regroup. And that's why it says 408. And then if you add 30 again, then you get 438. So the pattern rule is going to be plus 30. So if we know it's plus 30, if we have 438 and we need to add 3 more tens, then you're just going to add 3 to the 3 here. And that would get you 468. Another way you can do it is you could just add the 30. So 8 plus 0 would be 8, 3 plus 3 would be 6, 4 plus nothing would be 4, which is why your answer would be 468. All right, let's go ahead and move on to your test. Now, your 10-8 lesson digital quick check does need to be turned in. So let me assign that for you guys so that if you guys want to work on it with me right now, you guys are more than welcome to. Today is the 20th. You have a week to complete. And then it's going to be under home page. You guys will click on home page.
Look for a number pattern to solve, which shows the numbers in order from least to greatest.
All right, so let's look at these numbers: 203, 233, 213, and 223. So it looks like the hundreds in the one place are always the same. So we're looking for the smallest number in the tens place. So that would be 203. I'm going to write 203 first. And then what would be the next smallest? 213. And the next smallest would be 223. And then the last smallest would be 233. Now let's look at the tens place. 0, 1, 2, 3. So it looks like the rule is adding 10, but for this question, it's asking us just to put them from least to greatest. So it's not going to be C or D because the biggest would be 233, 223. That's too big. So 203 and then 213, 223, and 233. All right, guys, when I am recording, I'm not going to have you guys unmute. So wait till I'm done with my recording of my lesson and then I'll answer your questions, all right? Okay, next question.
Look for a number pattern to solve. What is the pattern rule?
All right, so let's look at this again. We have, oh, it's the same ones and we already know the answer. We said it was going to be plus 10. We're adding 10.
Look for a number pattern to solve. What is the next number in the pattern?
So remember, when we put our answers together, let me see if I can just type it because that'll be easier. So we had 203, 213, 223, and then 233. So we know that right now, if we moved it up 10, then the hundreds place would stay the same. The tens place would go up, and then the ones place would stay the same. So the next number in our series should be 243.
Look for a number pattern to solve. What is the pattern rule?
All right, so let's see. Is it in order? Yes, it's already in order for us. 135, 235, 335, 435. So it looks like the only number that's changing is in the hundreds place. So we're adding 100. And then
look for a number pattern to solve. What is the next number in the pattern?
So if we're adding 100, 135, 235, 335, 435. So the next number, we would add another 100. So the 4 would become a 5 to make 535. Once you're done, you need to click on that black box submit. It's going to give you your score and then you can click exit. Once you guys are done, you are going to be doing your 5 minutes of BTBF in addition and or subtraction. I'm going to let you guys go to get your work done for math. However, if I called your name and you have incomplete work, you need to stay unless you did it. If you turned it in already, then you are free to go.